They've won Tonys and Oscars and Emmys and Grammys. There's no red carpet because they're home in their jammies. From Melrose Place to Broadway to Janeway and her crew. Let Seth and James bring all the stars to you.
Anywho.
They're entertaining everyone, so who's gonna grouse? Just sit right back and you'll hear some tales on Stars in the House.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Seth Rudetsky Show. I
don't think so.
How the hell did you control? I was trying to keep. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Stars in the House.
You know what? Hold on. You know, I literally got to the hotel room. I'm up in Rochester 2 minutes ago. You better believe that I made sure this was not the Seth Rudetsky Show.
It's
and
so
that
rude.
I made sure I got on here. And I can't tell you how frustrating it was to check in. And the poor woman's by herself. And the phone kept ringing. I'm looking at the clock. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to be one of those people that tells her to hurry up. And I didn't. But I literally walked in the room 2 minutes before show.
You weren't saying to the woman, like, I have a show to do.
No, I did not.
So, by the way, this is Stars in the House. This is the fundraiser we've been doing for the Actors Fund ever since everything shut down in March. James and I started like March 16th. And the money goes to the Actors Fund, which, if you don't know, helps anybody in the arts, no matter what they do. Julia Murney does a great explanation of it. You're going to hear later on in the show. If you can help anybody in the arts to pay their rent, groceries, utility bills, anything, please donate at starsinthehouse.com. Nothing is too small except for anything under $5. Sorry, that's the smallest amount. But anything above that is great. And you go to starsinthehouse.com. Once you've donated, please, you're going to get a receipt. Forward the donation to donations@starsinthehouse.com. And then I'll have one of the celebrities tonight read it. So we're separated, James and I, basically because of the simmering marital tension. Same joke. No, I'm in New York, and James went upstate to go visit his sister.
Yeah, and right, because I'm helping her move downstate. And Seth kept asking me, James, do you want me to come with you? Do you want me to come with you? What do you think? Now that I'm not in the same room with Seth, after 7 months under one roof, and I have any opportunity to go and be in a hotel room by myself for 3 nights, I'm going to take it.
It's a lot of laughing from you, and it doesn't sound like a nice thing you're saying. Let me see what the comments have been so far. Okay. LOL. Rude.
See? It doesn't mean I don't love you, Seth. It just means, why not take advantage? I already had to come up here. You can take care of the house by yourself and the dogs.
James is the man. Is he? Because he's on my nerves. Any to the who. So tonight. No,
hold on. Before we go, because I've only talked to you in the car. Before we get going here, and really, because I have not eaten, and I'm gonna watch the show. I just wanted to be here on the beginning, but and I'm gonna watch. But we had the most amazing production meeting on the way here. I was like on the conference call, and Seth was part of it. Tell you, Tuesday show, November 3rd, is such a big show that Seth Rudetsky was part of it. Because Seth normally doesn't have time to be on the meeting because he's on the bike. He's very smart that way, and there he goes. So let's just go to me. What is that? I know, exactly. You were there.
That's everybody.
Because we are going to have an amazing show, our vote-a-thon, which begins at 9 a.m. on Tuesday, November 3rd, and it ends at 7 p.m., right when we will maybe start hearing results. And it's going to be really, everyone's going to be anxious that day, and it's definitely going to help alleviate some of my anxiety. I know that everyone on the call, they were all saying the same thing, and the celebrities, including Laurie Metcalf, who is going to be joining us. We already have 40 confirmed people that are going to be on. Seth, tell everyone, speaking of Actors Fund concerts, who just said yes to you.
Oh, yeah. A star, one of my Actors Fund concerts, who hasn't yet been on Stars in the House. But on the vote-a-thon this Tuesday, you will see a guest appearance from Star of Chess, Josh Groban. He's got, basically, I don't know, we're like Laurie Metcalf, Josh Groban. We basically have booked 60 people so far. I don't know if we're just highlighting 2.
Well, I don't have the script in front of me, but I mean, just on the way here, Doug Savant and Laura Layton from Melrose Place. And of course, we love Doug from Desperate Housewives, Marsha Cross, Vanessa Williams. There's so many people, and they keep saying yes, because they're all sort of like, what else am I going to do all day on Tuesday? Especially a lot of people, by the way, almost 70 million Americans have already voted. A lot of these people have already voted. And go to starsinthehouse.com. I promise that I'll let you get on with your show for hair. But starsinthehouse.com, because we really want to include you, the viewers. And so many people have already sent in selfies if I voted. And some people have actually sent in videos, which is amazing. And we're going to include them on the show on Tuesday. And we're going to, and if you've got a great story and you're in line or you just voted and I don't know, you're anywhere in the country, write to us and tell us why you should be on Stars in the House, and we will get you on.
Yeah. So the vote-a-thon, if James was not clear, it's Tuesday, 9 a.m. Eastern to 7 p.m. all day long. Tons of stars, tons of video clips, performances, everything. Literally just keep tuning in, have it on the background. If you're waiting to go vote, have it on your phone. We're going to have people from all over the country.
And some of the young people from Poll Hero Project that you've seen on Stars in the House are going to be joining us on their break from working the polls. It's going to be really exciting and really heartening, and I'm for the first time in a while really looking forward to November 3rd.
Yeah, so that's gonna be on Tuesday. All right, and by the way, the rest of the week we're not.
Yes.
We're off tomorrow night because tomorrow is his major Actors Fund benefits, which I'm going to talk about.
Go, Seth. Yeah.
We have a show on Thursday. Talk about Thursday's show, and I'll see what the Actors Fund event is.
Thursday, we have the cast of the NBC coronavirus show, for lack of a better term, connecting, and we're going to have the cast on Thursday night. And other than Brenda's show last night, tonight's amazing show with some of the cast members of Hair, and then Thursday's show, that's it. Because, one, we're doing a 10-hour show next Tuesday. And also, the Actors Fund has a lot of events this week, culminating in Monday's gala, which had been postponed from the spring. And they are doing on Monday, November 2nd. But there's also several different other events. Do you want to just say real fast?
Yeah. So tomorrow night's a major Halloween celebration at 8 o'clock for the Actors Fund with, by the way, Lily Elvira, and great belter Diana DeGarmo from American Idol and her husband, Ace Young. They're going to be on Wednesday. Saturday is Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas concert. James Monroe Iglehart is in charge of the whole thing. It's going to be phenomenal. That's this Saturday at 7 o'clock. And then on Monday is this major Actors Fund gala, which we talked about, honoring Matthew Broderick and Sarah Jessica Parker. So there's a lot of Actors Fund stuff coming up. So anyway, we're going to be missing certain shows to promote the Actors Fund stuff.
And let's not forget your Seth concert series with Beth Malone, because Beth, which is Sunday night at 8 o'clock. And Beth Malone, along with two of her Fun Home alums, castmates, Judy Kuhn and Michael Service, are also going to be here on
Tuesday. On Tuesday.
Yeah, on Tuesday, yeah.
So Sunday is Beth Malone in concert. All right, Jimmy, talk to you later.
Bye, have fun. I can't wait to go.
See you later. Have fun in your hotel without me. Guess that's nice.
Yes, dear.
By the way, I know how to ban you from the studio. Just FYI, I have that capability.
Guess what? I can do it too.
Oh, wait. Then who would be hosting the show? The great host and Don't Have Dinner, and you'll miss This Is Us. Your precious This Is Us.
You know what? That's between you and me. Okay.
You know what? You're so annoying. Bye. Bye. I can't. I don't know what to do, you guys. Where was I? Okay, so look, we're celebrating the hair concert tonight. Actress Fun Hair. I remember that. Me too. I was there. Okay, so we're going to start with one of my favorite pals, and fellow Long Islander, fellow Jew, but as we always say, he can pass. Not cool. One of the stars of my hair concert. Please welcome the lovely Adam Pascal.
Hello, darling.
Hi, Ad.
Nice to see you.
Okay. First of all, really nice to see you, but I didn't know you were inside a fish tank. So what's going on? Because that's the background that I have in my fish tank. What's happening?
So I'm in this room that I have like my, my music stuff and whatever. It's Lennon's old room. It's his old bedroom from years and years ago. Anyway, this wall was painted. The walls in here are like this hideous color green, which is like you can see down there. It's like a green screen, but the whole room is like a giant green screen. So so this wall and that wall both had a lot of spackle marks from holes and stuff. So I ordered this crazy looking thing from Amazon just to cover all the holes in this horrible green, and it's this crazy landscape. I actually love it.
Yeah, there's just a lot going on, as we say on Project Runway. There's a lot going on.
It's huge and it's close. You know what I mean? It's like it's just like you're on top of this thing. So.
Yeah. By the way, I've never seen where it's Wi-Fi. You looked amazing in the sound check, and now you're literally doing the robot from the '80s. But I'm just going to accept it. But literally,
no, that's good.
That's good.
No, I said that's good.
Well, it's what it is. What it is. Okay, so look, Adam, you were in my hair concert. I asked you, if people don't know, let me just be clear. So the hair concert happened 2003. My God, it was the year after the chess concert, which you also starred in. It was September, like 22nd or something. And I decided, because there are like 30 songs in hair, I was like, why don't I have a different Broadway star sing each song? So I asked Adam if he would do I Got Life. He said yes. And then I was listening to, by the way, my sister says, wait, Adam, where'd you go? Robot. Oh.
I'm opening the door to see if the signal gets stronger.
Oh, maybe. My sister Beth says, happy birthday, Scorpio Adam.
Yeah, I see that. Thank you. Thank you, Beth.
You're a Scorpio? I didn't even know that. Yeah, Adam, Julia, Jew. Yeah. I know.
Have I ever sang with Shoshana? I've never sang. Have you ever actually sang with her? No. We performed together at many things, but never actually sang together. I would love to sing with her.
Both in the hair concert. So anyway, I asked Adam to do I Got Life, and I remember I was listening. There was one key that was in the movie and one key that was in the Broadway show. And I remember, I guess I called you and I was like, do you want the lower key or the higher key? And unlike anybody I know, he was like, higher. Well, everybody I know was like,
no, I knew that it was the movie key because that's what I was used to singing along to. So I don't know if I was positive that was the higher key, but it was only because that's how I always sung it, in that key, so.
You were very confident, let me just say. The other thing I will say is, I don't know if you remember, but what was going on with the bod? Were you training? Were you a personal trainer those days? Because there's a lot happening bod-wise that was working for me.
You know what? What year was this again?
2003. It was post Aida.
It was 2003. So yeah. It was okay. You know what? I think I was like, no, because it was after Cabaret and Positive. I had done Cabaret before this, and I had gotten super lean, to be in that show. So this was me, like, maybe however many months after that, but close to it.
You had it going on. All right. So I'm now just saying. So a couple of things. Adam's on the album. You can hear it. Also, by the way, I know it's a snapper. Speaking of Adam having a great voice, he's also going to be in the Seth concert series.
Yeah.
What date are you? I forgot.
November 22nd.
Oh, okay. So we're doing that together. Get your tickets. But Adam, I don't know if we've ever even watched this together. I found the clip of you doing our concert. You sound amazing. You look amazing. And you've got to tell me, when you get in this kind of shape, are you the kind of like, I wasn't eating carbs, or were you like, I could eat whatever I want, but I just did sit-ups every day?
Well, no. And you know what? Just to tell everybody, I just turned 50 2 days ago, and I was determined that I was going to be in like the best shape I've ever been in. So like, I'm not going to stand up and show you what I look like, but I've been like working really hard for like the past 6 months to get into that same kind of shape. I can't come out of this whole thing and then have to get myself physically back together. I have so much. It's like and you know what? It's the only thing I can control. I have everything else in my life is out of control, and that I can control. I can. I'm not saying everyone should be able to do that. I'm just saying I'm able to control that with a lot of work.
Wow, you're sort of inspiring me, because it's like definitely my eating has gotten out of control. We'll talk offline. Anyway, well, this will inspire you to get into this shape, because all it's done is make me hate my body. Here we go. And by the way, the last thing I want to thank you. I also want to say, by the way, your parents, I forgot about this. Remember, you had 2 parents in this number. Do you remember that?
No. What?
I completely forgot. It's literally Michael and Nancy Opal. Here, take a gander at this. This is
my God,
it's so.
Kidding.
I completely forgot. Here they are.
And Nancy played my mother in Memphis.
Oh my God, I forgot. Well, here she is playing your uptight mother. It is full circle. Here, enjoy.
I got my hair, I got my head, I got my brains, I got my ears, I got my eyes, I got my nose, I got my mouth, I got my teeth, I got my tongue, I got my chin, I got my neck, I got my tits, I got my heart, I got my soul, I got my back, I got my ass, I got my arms, I got my hands, I got my fingers, got my legs, got my feet, I got my toes, I got my liver, got my blood, I got life, mother, I got life, sister, I got freedom, brother, I got good times, man, I got crazy ways. Daughter, I got $1 million charm, cousin. I got headaches and toothaches and bad times too, like you. Ah! Got my hair, got my head, got my brains, got my ears, got my eyes, my nose, my mouth. I got my teeth. I got my tongue, got my chin, got my neck, got my tits, got my heart, my soul, my back. I got my ass, I got my arms, I got my hands, I got my fingers, got my legs, got my feet, I got my toes, I got my liver, got my blood, got my guts, got my muscle, and I got life, 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 life.
It's so fun.
That was great. I don't think I've ever seen that. I might have seen it once a long time ago, but I don't think I've ever seen that.
I know. I was shocked watching it today too. It was Michael McKean, Nancy Opel as your parents, and
So
basically no carbs on that stage, and the muscle was great too. And by the way, I got so many hostile texts and private notices that it was 2004. I get it. I was a year off,
yes,
dickbag.
because it was after Cabaret, definitely. Yeah.
Fine. One effing year. Anyway, Adam,
Look, you're not expected to know my, resume to the date. So it's
but it was my concert, and I was very haughty about it being 2003 because it was Dreamgirls was 2001 for the Actors Fund, 2002 was Funny Girl, 2003 was Chess, 2004 was Hair. Anyway, in conclusion, you can hear Adam on the album of the Hair concert. It sounds amazing. And you can see him in live concert with me November 22nd. I'm just saying. All right. Happy post-birthday. And we're going to discuss your diet routine and see if I can sort of jump on the bandwagon.
Thank you. Okay.
All right. Peace out. Bye. Okay. Adorable Adam. Okay. Next up, I got a lot of messages from her during the segment that it was 2004. Please welcome, Julie, are you on a terrace? I can see you sitting somewhere very lovely. Please welcome outdoorsman, Julia Murney.
I'm in my...
Oh, I couldn't see the bricks. I just saw it looked like an outdoor chair. I could not see the bricks.
Yeah, let's pretend that's what it is.
You look a little fuzzy. I can't tell if it's the Wi-Fi or you're not on. Oh, you didn't. What? You know what? I want you to go to high def. Click on your screen. Look on the bottom where it says cam/mic.
Oh God, this requires these.
Yeah.
Cam/mic. Okay, I'm glad we're doing this live. Yes.
And then on the camera, there should be a drop-down menu and make sure it's on HD.
Yeah, FaceTime HD camera.
Really? It's just a little fuzzy. All right. It's all good.
Is that better? Was it that?
Wait, it's fine. By the way, was that Josh Gad in the ensemble? No, he was probably like 16 at the time. It was 2000.
He was a wee lad at that point. But everyone else was in the ensemble.
We were all super young. Okay, so Julia Murney. So Julia had one of the scary tales of hair. She had killed the year before in our chess concert. And then I asked her to do hair. And I asked Norm Lewis to do hair. And both of them were like, we can do it, but we're doing ragtime. And it ends. When did ragtime end?
The night before.
And was it a local production?
No, she was in Raleigh, North Carolina at NCT.
So Julia was Mother. Norm Lewis was Coalhouse.
Mm-hmm.
And
Montego Glover was Sarah. Michael Rupert was Tate. Montego Glover.
Montego was Sarah. Wow.
Oh, you have no idea. It was Montego, Norm, Michael Rupert, Michael James Scott was in the ensemble. That's how we met.
Oh, no, he was just on our show. So Julia and Norm flew in that morning. They took a 6:30 flight and they got in, and Juliet sounded amazing in rehearsal. And that morning she was like, I feel a little phlegmy. And I was like, it'll be fine. And then what happened?
You're always the king. You're so positive. I love this about you and hate this about you because you're always like, you'll be fine. Take a nap. You'll be fine. Sleep it off. Walk it off. And then you're like on crutches and yeah, something was up with me and the state of North Carolina. Apparently it's very moldy there. And I was having some sort of strange whatever. So we got in and I was feeling sort of funky. And then as the day was going, I was like, I don't know what's going on. And someone else in the concert, who was a dear friend of mine, said, oh, well, this is what I take when I'm not feeling like totally great. It's natural. It's over the counter. I buy it at Westerly, which is this like sort of holistic store here in the city. And I didn't even, frankly, look at what it was, or I don't know if I would have clocked it if I did look at what it was. And you take them at like 5 at a time. Mm-hmm. And I knocked them back, and the show starts, and I was end of Act 1.
End of Act 1.
Was it
That's the horrible thing about these Actors Fund concerts. For me, it's really fun because I'm conducting and I'm just there the whole time. The stars have to like wait backstage for their one appearance.
Funny Girl was, I remember, God bless her, Carolee Carmello was the last one. And the rest of the fannies, we were all back like eating pizza, like, oh, thank God, I didn't totally fall on my ass or whatever. And Carolee was like, it was just, it's very intense. So I was end of Act 1. And right when they're like, hey, Julia, we're going to take you downstairs, like, you know, to get into place to go on. I was like, okay. I went to do that. But what came out of my mouth was, what is that? And we're in the elevator. We're going down like, there's this like much more than an itsy bitsy crack. There's a big ass crack. And somebody got me hot water, and I was standing all the way upstage to make my entrance, and I had my microphone in one hand and the hot water in another, and I like took a thing, gargled and spat it out, and it was like, here I go. I'm gonna have a blowout in front of the gorgeous, sold out New Amsterdam Theater. And the second I opened my mouth, first of all, Seth, I saw you go like that because you were on stage with us with the orchestra, and I was there, and I saw you go. As soon like you heard it, because I sounded like female Adam Pascal, but not in a good way. Not in a hot, yes, please sing to me that way. In the like, she has a voice like that? Did anybody know that? I'm like, nope, no one knew that because I don't. And I got through it, but she wasn't pretty. I mean, I just tried to like act it and like got my way through with every bit of technique I had. But the next morning when I woke up, my face was out to here. So I clearly had a massive allergic reaction to the things that my friend and co-star gave to me. And I didn't know, nor did she, obviously. You know, she
no. Well, basically, so yeah, this co-star backstage, her name happens to be Eve.
Oh, you froze. How interesting. The gods got you. Are you totally frozen now? Is it my show now?
Hello, I guess I'm on. Julia Murney. Oh, John. Apparently, Seth Rudetsky is having technical problems. I'm up in Rochester.
Really?
So
Rochester.
Yeah, my sister's moving downstate, so I'm having the experience of helping someone move during a pandemic.
I heard that just today from one of my patients.
Oh, hold on. There we go, because I was watching Seth. So where are you?
I'm back in New York City, Upper West Side, and literally thought, I thought normally it's 8:30, it's 8:26, so I was just, what's the word, putzing around, and then suddenly I see myself on TV.
Well, guess what? I was in the middle of eating because I got to the hotel room literally 2 minutes before 8 o'clock. So there you go.
Letting it close. So should we do a mini medical segment now?
Yes, I think we should. Why don't you and I do it?
Yeah.
I can join.
What?
Boy. How are you, Seth Rudetsky?
Hi, Doc. I don't know what happened to my internet. James, did you sabotage me like Julia's friend backstage, giving her the drink?
But
I can't tell you.
the timing of that was exquisite. I can join.
That my whole screen went dark. Well, okay, so Dr. LaPook. Oh, James, what should we ask Dr. LaPook? I have 1,000 things to talk about. Go.
Well, I mean, we haven't seen you in a week, and I feel like in COVID-19 times, especially sadly this past week in the United States, that it feels like an eternity. And what's happened? So, I mean, I'm sure you have a lot to say. I mean,
Yeah.
Seth, unless you have a question.
No, I guess I would just like, I know all the cases. Why are all these cases rising? Why is it just constant rising cases? Is it, and by the way, all over the world, is it just nobody followed the protocols anywhere?
No, I think, what happens, we talked about this in the cold weather, in the fall, people go inside, and respiratory viruses like this one love a lot of people inside congregating. They like the cold, they like the dry. So we always knew that there was going to be a fall spike. And the problem is that we did not get it enough under control over the summer. If we had been able to really get it down where there were 5,000 cases a day, but we never got it much below, 30,000. And so it was just bubbling there. It was just staying in the background. And then it just spiked up to 70. It was 83,000 one day, about 70,000 average. So I know I always feel like the bearer of bad news, but I think everybody's got to realize that we are in for it right now. But we still do have control over this. And I'm seeing in New York City, at least, more and more people wearing masks. I really am. I mean, it's now very much, there's no doubt that many, many more people are wearing masks than not wearing masks. I would estimate 85%, wearing masks in New York that I've seen. The numbers still here in New York City, except for in certain pockets, like in Queens and some other areas, it's pretty good. But look, it's almost November. We've got November, we've got December. They're going to be rough months. We have to really just not let our guard down. I myself had the thought today that I was feeling sad, and I was thinking, I'm sick of this. Normally I'd go over after I see patients, I'd go over to CBS and I'd say hello to 50 people, 80 people. Hi, how are you? And that, you need that human interaction. We all feed on it. And, it's enough is enough is part of you, but also the other part of me, and I just said this to my 98-year-old father-in-law, now is not the time to let your guard down, because I really do think there's going to be a vaccine soon. Now, we're not talking about 8 months away now. We're going to know by the end of November, sometime in December, whether there's a vaccine that's effective. I think that there will be. And then it's going to be a matter of rolling it out. I do have actually great faith in the military. I've actually done a little research on this. They can roll things out fast. They're good at that. And I think they'll be good at figuring out how to get a lot of people vaccinated quickly. They were helpful back in 2009 during the swine flu H1N1 pandemic in getting tens of millions of people vaccinated quickly. So people you just can't stop wearing the mask. Wear the mask. Especially voting day. You're going to vote, or you're voting right now. Wear the best mask you can. If you don't have an N95, maybe double mask. Maybe this is a time to double mask. But it's Tony, I asked Tony Fauci this during my 60-minute interview. He says, if you follow the same rules you'd follow at Starbucks, 6 feet away from people, wash your hands, wear the mask. It should be safe.
Someone asked a question, and this is actually an interesting way to look at it. Just to confirm, the test only tells you if you're contagious, not whether the virus is in your system. That's an interesting way to look at it. That's kind of the point, right?
If you're negative, positive, that's such a great question. I love our audience. They've been listening and learning. Great question. So if it's positive, then you're contagious. If you have the PCR test or the the antigen, and it's positive, you're contagious. But she is absolutely right that if it's negative, you could still be incubating it in your body for the 2 to 14 days. I think we're finally getting that message across. It could not be more important, because I just had somebody tell me that their daughter was in a group of people who tested positive at school, and she wants to get her tested today. And if she's negative, is she okay? The answer is no. You have to wait 14 days from the last contact with that person. So
yeah, it's an excellent question. And I love this. This bus driver said that he does indeed double mask. Who is this nice person? I double mask. I'm a bus driver. Thank you, Larry. It's a good thing to do.
And thank you, Larry, for being a first responder, for driving us. Thank you.
Boy, you're important. All right, Dr. LaPook, it's so great seeing you. Now, by the way, we're doing this election day vote-a-thon, so we'd love you to make a couple of appearances throughout the day.
I'll be there. I may also be on CBS that day, but look. What's more important?
Thank you.
I will be here. I probably also will be there.
Wow.
We'll be here.
Okay, we'll see you soon. Thank you, Dr. LaPook.
On Thursday, if you could be here Thursday, because the Actors Fund has a big show tomorrow night, but Thursday night, we'd love to have you back.
I'll be there.
Thank you, Mariah Carey.
Honey.
Just look over your shoulder, honey. All right, bye. Dr. LaPook, always with the comedy. James West, are you done upstaging me? Can you please peace out?
Well, I'd like to go back to my dinner and watching. I literally had gone out of StreamYard and was watching on YouTube, and then all of a sudden, you're frozen.
All right, bye. You're rude.
Bye.
As I was saying, Julia. Honey, so I'm going to show now. By the way, I love you're wearing this. Have you ever seen yourself in the concert?
No, because I was. This is not a bootleg that I could be watching.
You know what?
Right now,
I have to say, I think it's inspiring for performers, because you clearly are hoarse, but you're supremely committed. Like, it's really just like you're committed to the performance. You probably look amazing, the glitter on the chest, and it's like you're so committed. There's no weird holding your voice, looking over at the piano player. It's a great performance. So I'm going to show just the second half of it. You'll hear like you manipulate around. I think you'd be very impressed with yourself. Here, let's take a gander. Okay, 1, 2. Where do I go? Where the hell is she? There she is. 1, 2, 3.
Where do I go? Follow the children. Where do I go? Follow their smiles. Is there an answer in their sweet faces that tells me why I live and die? Follow the wind song, follow the thunder, follow the neon eyes, down to the gutter, up to the glitter, into the city where the truth lies. Where do I go? Follow my heartbeat. Where do I go? Follow my hand. Is there an answer in their sweet faces that tells me why I live and die? I live and die. Why do I live? Why do I die? Where do I go? Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why.
I think it's a great lesson. You're committed.
You see me like just trying to.
Yes.
Whew.
But it's not. But it's in character. First of all, I think your acting is amazing in it. And I just want to tell you, FYI, I don't know if you remember this, but Galt McDermott, who wrote the show, was there, and I talked to him after. I think there were probably 24 songs in the show. He literally said, "My favorite performance was Where Do I Go?"
I do not remember that. Oh my gosh.
So it was committed. And if people don't realize it, someone just said, did you do a different performance for the album? The album was recorded like 2 months later. So I have the end. I want people to hear, this is what I thought it was going to sound like. This is what Julia sounded like in rehearsals. Listen to the clarity. It's stunning. I mean, but by the way, I still love that, but listen how clear this is.
Why do I live? Why do I die? Where do I go? Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me
Brava!
I meant to do.
It was I still say brava. And the final thing I want to do before you go, by the way, it's so cool that the images the clips that I have after party stuff, and you're interviewed and you give such a great description of the Actors Fund. And that's what I was going to say. I love that people are donating, by the way. It's starsinthehouse.com. And this is you talking about what the Actors Fund does. Watch this.
You're asked to do so many benefits. What does the Actors Fund mean to you?
Well, the Actors Fund is always sort of the one that, because it's for us and it's for our people, and it's not just actors, it's, you know, anyone in the performing arts. It's for stage managers and choreographers and lighting designers and all that. And I mean, for example, I have a girlfriend of mine who's ill right now, and she was speaking about being very panicked because her health insurance was going to run out. And I went, I know who you can call. It was the first time I had personally ever been able to say, these people I do all this free stuff for, this is why I do it. And they hooked her up, and they're covering her medical bills or however it's working. And it's just, it was a very, very extraordinary moment. You know,
Isn't that comforting to know that they're there to help people out?
absolutely, it's incredibly comforting. They're a great organization. And Joe Bencasa and Catherine Cook and Tim Pinkney and all, they're a wonderful, wonderful group of people. And I'm always even when I'm exhausted, very happy to do something for them, truly.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Shout out to Tim Pinkney.
And Catherine Cook, who just moved. Jules, amazing seeing you. I'm going to bring on some more people. Keep watching. You're going to love it. You sound fabulous. We are going to do a chess reunion. Don't worry. So we're going to do that next.
What about Funny Girl?
No, and Funny Girl too. No, all of our concerts. And you know what?
Nice.
Christopher Reeve benefit 1999. We'll do that too.
Amazing. I love you. I'm watching. I'm not going anywhere. I'm watching.
All right, keep watching. Peace out. Lovely to see you. Orfei and I don't know if Kathy's here yet. So you know what? Let me go to. Yeah, Kathy's not here yet. Anne or Orfei. So wait. Let me bring on Paul. Paul Castry he's representing the tribe. I cast like 16 amazing singers to be the tribe. And what I love about them, and what actually I was inspired to do it because I saw Aida. I mean, this was years before, but I saw Aida. And during the Gods Love Nubia, it was so beautiful. I almost felt like I heard individual voices instead of this one loud ensemble sound. I heard various voices. So I thought for hair, I said, I don't want to cast a ton of people. I want to cast just enough that it sounds like an ensemble, but few enough that I can hear individual voices. So I cast like all my favorite singers, and Paul was one of them. And I just wrote a letter to all the ensemble. I said, all the tribe, I said, you got to watch tonight. Paul's going to represent you. So here's my friend Paul Castry, who's going by his middle name now. Here's Paul Dunstan.
That's right. It's my new stage name.
You got to cut. So Paul Castry, talk about what was it like? Because, you know, a lot of these ensemble, like stars, like Julia, part of the interview you missed, which I didn't show, but she was saying, I learned my song once at Seth's apartment. Then I went to go drag them, and I came back day up. You guys were rehearsing like the entire time. So what was it like rehearsing the show?
It was really fun. I mean, it was, I knew at that point, when you asked me to do it, I thought that's good because I'm probably aging out of the hair, demographic for casting. So it was a lot of fun, and we all worked really hard. And I remember, we were carrying around those books, but I was absolutely determined because I thought this is really my one time to be in here. So all those crazy lyrics on Ain't Got No, they ain't got no.
Well, I literally, chose that one clip tonight to show how obnoxious you were, because it was so many lyrics and every tribe is holding the lyrics. Not only was Paul not using it, he was purposely holding the book at his side to be like, I don't need it.
Sorry, I worked, but I must look like a crazy person on the Upper West Side, just walking around going popcorn, popcorn, popcorn. And people were like, "That you're crazy," but it was fantastic because it was working with old friends of mine, people I had known like Sherry Renee and Billy Porter when they came in, and I'm trying to think who in the tribe I already knew, but then I made new friends like Brian Golub.
Nice.
I knew Kate, and it really was like being in a Broadway show because I stayed friends when I run into people from the Hair concert, which you think of as, we just sat around and came in a few days. It's always like it's someone that I did a whole Broadway show with.
That's what it feels like. Yeah, Chris Zelno, so many great people. So
Yes.
I'm going to show this. By the way, oh my God, Renee just, wish I had this clip. Toxic Audio was brilliant. This is Renee's tweeting. Toxic Audio, let me just say, and I wish I had this clip. You saved me because Act 1, I was definitely, it's funny, watching the Julia Murney clip now, I love it, but I definitely was depressed at intermission. I was like, oh my God, Julia sounded so brilliant in rehearsal. I feel so bad she lost her voice. And I was so stressed when Act 2 began. And then Toxic Audio came on, and they just, I felt, pulled the show together so brilliantly. They sang Electric Blues.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I have to say, that clip of Julia is fantastic.
Isn't it great?
If you know her voice and you know how it's always crystal clear and perfect and fantastic. I've been on stage where something goes so out of your control that you get hyper focused. That happened to me once in a show. It doesn't matter what it was. And I came off and everyone came back saying, that was the most incredible scene you've ever had because you're adrenaline and you're so actually in the moment. I'm not saying that she's not always great, but I don't know, rock and roll Julia with that kind of like, I could see why Galt loved it. It's so great, Julia.
Right, Paul.
I mean, I was having a heart attack when you were describing what was happening because we've all been there when you go and you think, I don't know what's about to come out of my throat. But
I just went to a friend of mine who was there, and I was like, what did that sound like? And she's like, it sounded like you have a trick voice that nobody knew about until tonight. And I was like, well, that was a one-line only rock and roll.
yeah, but so anyway, it was great.
Thank you.
We bought it. All right, peace out, Murney. I love that you're watching. Paul Castro, I'm so glad you brought it up. This is the clip. It's the song "Ain't Got No," which has this crazy, frantic lyric. Ain't got no this, da 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 da. Ain't got no water, ta da da da. Toothbrush. Anyway, and everyone was panicked about. And Paul not only had it memorized, but like I said, obnoxiously, purposely put the lyrics by his side.
100%.
Here we go. Paul Dunstan Castro, enjoy.
Freedom now, peace now, freedom now, peace now. Ain't got no grass, ain't got no wax, ain't got no clothes, ain't got no pad, ain't got no apples, ain't got no knives, ain't got no guns, ain't got no garbage, ain't got no draft card, burn it, burn it, burn it. Ain't got no earth, ain't got no fun, ain't got no bike, ain't got no pickles, ain't got no trees, ain't got no air, ain't got no water, city, bedroom, toothpick, shoelace, teachers, football, telephones, records, doctors, brothers, sisters, humor, machine guns, airplanes, germs, and one bang, 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 and two bang, bang, bang. A-bombs, B-bombs, Q-bombs, Chinese checks, Hindus, Italianos, Polacks, Germans, Jews, ups and downs, Vietnam jobs in high school sex, coffee books, food, scissors, magazines, new cigarettes, Hollywood TV, Tuesday, Welburn, Taylor, pop, art, pop, pop, popcorn, popsicle, Andy War, pop, pop, paper, pop, 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 poppers, big pop, England, outer space, astronauts, Jesus, air, 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 air.
Do not give me an assignment.
You're such a good student.
It's so boring. But it's really just because I thought, I know I'm only going to do this once, so I really want to sort of pretend like I'm in a Broadway version.
Oh, I love it. Well, don't go anywhere because I'm going to show the finale at the end. So I'm going to bring you back for that. Peace out, Polly. So fun. Okay, so Kathy is still with her kids. So Anne or Faye, if you don't mind, just keep waiting. I'm going to bring on Ms. Annie. Is Annie still? Wait, Annie, where'd Annie go? Wait, Julia. Hold on, Annie was here this whole time. That's so weird. Okay, wait, is that Annie Golden? No. Where'd Annie go? Hey, David, find out where Annie went. So before I bring on Annie or my Black Boys trio, I want to say that I was rehearsing Billy Porter, and I said I can't. Brian Gall, Brian Gall, Paula's teacher's pet. So I was rehearsing. Oh, there she is. Hold on, Annie. I think I'm gonna bring Annie. Let me see if this works. Annie. Oh, there you are. Hi, Annie Golden.
Hi.
I saw you the whole time, and then suddenly you were gone. Did your Wi-Fi conk out?
Yes.
Okay, good. Annie Golden, you are also, it's so interesting. Act One stressed me out so much, and Toxic Audio and you completely pulled the show back together. I want to go back for a second. So Annie Golden, this is 2004. So we'd done Full Monty together. I knew you from that.
Yes.
And I loved you in the movie. Now you were Jeannie in the movie, right?
Yes.
How did you get that amazing job?
In the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I was down at CBGB's fronting my rock band. And Milos Forman came down slumming or talent scouting, depending on how you look at it.
And
Actually,
he saw you.
I am the Lana Turner of the Schwab's drugstore on the Bowery.
You were literally, so you were fronting a rock band, but Jeannie is so not a rocker. She's so sweet. How did he know that you had that sweetness?
Because I think he went down to CBGB's and he said, okay, this is in the middle of all of this, there's that, whatever he saw, but that's what he saw. So. And
did you have to do a screen test?
Oh yeah, no, it was lots of auditions. It was the first time though was I wore these beads. And I went to his apartment at the Hampshire House, his penthouse apartment. I sat across the street on the wall at Central Park going, what the heck am I doing? I'm so out of my element. And I went up to his penthouse and I just, they gave me a couple of sheets of paper and they asked me to say it. And then they said, how would you say it? And, improv, but it was a learning curve. So yeah, that's how it started. Then and I remember I had a sound check. I had a sound check with the shirts at CBGB's, but I had a dance audition with Twyla Tharp first. And that was the first time I came back to them and said, I didn't think I wanted this, but I really wanted this, but now I'm not going to get it because I don't know how to count to 8 and I can't remember anything and I don't breathe. And yeah.
They made you dance for Jeannie. Now, let me ask you something. Had you done the Broadway revival of Hair at this point in the 70s?
No, it was all the same time.
Wow.
It was summer of 77. And they only mounted the revival because as a publicity stunt for the movie to be filmed in New York.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Interesting. Well, I was telling Annie I want to do a revival. I want to do a reunion of the movie with Annie and Treat and everybody. So I want to just show this one thing. This is the clip of you being interviewed with this scene. I'm obsessed with this.
Set us up on this. We want to show a clip from Hair right now.
Okay.
And you're in it, so you have to explain.
All right. Thanks. This is John Savage. At the Bean, he plays Claude. And in the storyline, this is his last day before he goes to the induction center. He's been drafted by the Army. That's what he's doing in New York. He meets this girl, Jeannie, this flower child, and she's a pretty inventive kid. And she has this brainstorm. And this is what the clip is about.
Okay. From Hair.
Listen, I was thinking, would you like to get married?
What?
Would you like to get married?
To who?
Me.
I love that. Me. Annie Golden, you're frozen. Hold on. I'm going to remove for a minute. I think her Wi-Fi is clunking. Annie Golden. Wi-Fi is clunking. I'll wait till she comes back. Let me do some Black Boys. I don't know where Kathy Breyer is. She had an event with her son. She had to be like a school mom. So I'm going to bring on two of my soloists from Black Boys, the fabulous Orfeh, one name only. That's all you need, people. Hey, girl.
Hi.
You just posted the amazing from our concert, your Janis Joplin song. Oh my God.
I did. And I did screw up one lyric.
Who cares?
I care. I never screw up a lyric in my life. I was like,
First time you sang-
I pulled my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana. And I
Move forward. Okay, Andy Golden, you're coming back after this. I'm bringing back here is the fabulous Ann Harada. Hold on, and I know Kathy actually is coming. Hi, Ann Harada.
Hello. Hi. Sorry, I don't know where the camera is on my iPad. Sorry.
There it is.
Can't
Well,
find it.
center it. There you go.
Don't know.
And
Hi.
Kathy's going to be on in a moment. Hold on. One, two, three. Okay, so
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
I don't know where to look. I'm going to look straight at the screen.
I know. Ann Harada, tell everybody what you're doing right now. Are you allowed?
Oh my God. I'm in Vancouver shooting a series for Apple TV, an original musical series starring Cecily Strong and Keegan-Michael Key and our friend Kristen Chenoweth and Ariana DeBose and Aaron Tveit, presumptive Tony winner this year, and Alan Cumming, folks like that.
A couple of hacks.
Exciting.
Okay, so you guys, Orfeh, you had done my Dreamgirls concert for the Actors Fund.
Ladies, would you mind if I had one question with Miss Jones alone?
Yes, you remember it. Hold on, help you with.
It was my big moment.
And then I love that you remember your one solo. And you were in the ensemble of my chess concert.
I was.
Now for the hair concert, I feel like you were pregnant with Elvis, weren't you?
I was super pregnant with Elvis.
Yes, he was like about
if you
to
run the clip,
have
I think it will be quite obvious.
Well, you know what? You're wearing a flouncy top, but then when you talk about your belly, you turn to the side and all right, I just want to make sure my audience knows what's happening. So I'm going to play this. This is on the album. But first of all, Orfeh, you're on the top part.
Yeah.
What I love is that I wanted to highlight, because normally Black Boys is one soloist with two backup. But I said, why don't I have three soloists and everyone get their own verse?
Right.
So Kathy was the first verse. Actually, here she is now. Hold on. Kathy Breyer looking adorable. Hi, Kathy.
I put my makeup on in a car. Hello. So I look crazy because I was at my son's drive-in movie theater. And I'm in the middle of the drive-in movie theater trying to put a full face of makeup on. I'm like, this has got to be beat for Seth.
You still got it.
What?
You still got it. I was saying that I turned Black Boys into three different solos. Kathy, you had just left Hairspray. I think you were doing the soap opera still at this point.
Yeah.
And
Crazy.
you had the first solo, Orfeh had the second verse with new lyrics that Jim Rado had given us from Black Boys, which they never knew. And then Anne came out fully pregnant, got crazy applause. People couldn't believe we were there and pregnant. And then to highlight some of your great voices, I added that weird break. Oh, yeah. Oh,
yes. Oh,
yeah.
Yep.
Fabulous.
Orfeh, still singing it out. Yes.
Exactly.
Always.
You nail your harmonies. So have you guys ever seen the clip from the actual concert?
I don't think I have.
Okay, I'm going to show you guys.
A long time ago, but it's been a while.
It is so good. Hold on, let me make sure I can find it.
Hello, Anne. Hi,
Anne.
Anne. Hi. I said hello to Orfeh already. And hello to Seth.
So this is Black Boys. By the way, I keep getting donations. Make sure you forward when you donate. It starts in the house for the Actors Fund, which is for anybody in the arts,
Andy,
no matter what you do.
Andy, I love you, Andy.
Forward your receipt to donations@startsinthehouse.com so we can read them before the end of the show. Anyway, here is your full Black Boys performance. Ann Harada pregnant, Orfeh in the top part. Kathy nailing her B, her last B, right in the center of the pitch. Here we go.
I appreciate you.
I'm taking a video.
Okay, enjoy.
Baby, I've got
Black Boys are delicious. Chocolate flavored love. Licorice lips like candy. Keep my cocoa handy. I have such a sweet tooth when it comes to love.
I've got, baby, I've got, baby, I've
Baby, I've got moose hot fudge, maple syrup laddies, and brown sugar daddies. They are my dessert tray when it comes to love. I've got, baby, I've got. Black boys fill me up. Black boys are so damn yummy. They satisfy my tummy. Are delicious raisins in the sun. Black, 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 black boy.
Yes, it was so much fun to watch.
Wasn't that fun?
Yes, you guys were amazing. I want my dress back. I don't know what happened to that dress, but I want that dress back.
Woo!
And I didn't know you were pregnant.
See?
You didn't look pregnant at all.
Yeah.
You were gorgeous.
Oh no, I was super pregs.
You couldn't tell on the flouncy shirt. Okay,
Not at
Annie
all.
Golden. I'm
I know,
hoping
I
Annie
guess
Golden. I'm
not.
bringing back Annie Golden. Ladies, stick around for the finale. Don't go nowhere. Hold on. Peace out. You guys sounded amazing. Kathy Breyer. Annie Golden. Hi, lady with the bad Wi-Fi. So, what did you think when I asked you to sing Frank Mills in the concert?
Well, what did I say to you? I said, don't you want some young chippy from Footloose? Or you sure you want this old bag? And
You're such an idiot. Yes, and I said absolutely. And man, it's such a beautiful performance. So I want to make sure because I'm about to show it. I want to make sure you can hear it. I know, David. Were you able to hear that last clip that just played, Annie?
sometimes it might be my Wi-Fi. I mean, but I didn't hear the whole interview that you showed. Or
Okay, I'll send it to you. So this is you, and like I said, your acting is amazing, and you just censored the concert, and you brought such like verite to it. It's just a beautiful performance. So I don't know if you've ever seen it, but I'm probably
Thank
going
you,
to show it to
John, for saying that, because following Black Boys and going down that staircase, that was the pressure was, and being an old broad singing a young girl's song. That was the pressure was on.
Oh, it's a beautiful performance. Here we go. Let's see if you met
Thank
the
you.
pressure. I say you did.
I met a boy called Frank Mills on September 12th, right here in front of the Waverly. But unfortunately, I lost his address. He was last seen with his friend, a drummer. He resembles George Harrison of the Beatles, but he wears his hair tied in a small bow at the back. I love him, but it embarrasses me to walk down the street with him. He lives in Brooklyn somewhere and wears this white crash helmet. He has gold chains on his leather jacket, and on the back are written the names Mary and Mom and Hell's Angels. I would gratefully appreciate it if you see him, tell him that I'm in the park with my girlfriend, and please tell him Angela and I don't want the two just
Annie, you will flip. I know your Wi-Fi is bad. You can't hear that. It was so. I agree with Jonathan. Nobody can sing the song like her. Nobody.
Oh,
And my sister sobbing. So beautiful.
oh, thank you. I felt the pressure, but
I can't even
also
say. So look,
go ahead.
no, you finish. You finish.
Go ahead, Seth. Oh,
No, tell me.
Orphe can tell you that Mac did the makeup for us that night backstage, complimentary. And we brought and we brought a certain young lady who sang "Easy to Be Hard" into the makeup chair, and we said, "No, everybody will take care of you. Don't worry about it." But I was sitting in the makeup chair, and the guy said, "So what are you singing? What can I, what are you doing tonight?" And I went, "I'm trying to pass. I'm supposed to be a young girl." And he goes, "Oh, we can do that." And I see the video, and he actually did do that. So
I love that. Actually, well, then before you go, since you're talking about Easy to Be Hard, I'll tell this story and I'll show the clip and then I'll show the finale. So basically, Billy Porter was over at my house, and I said to Billy, I said, "I'm trying to get somebody to sing Easy to Be Hard. Who do you recommend?" And he said, "What about Jennifer Hudson from American Idol?" And I said, "Oh, I said, I watched that show. I said, I like her. I said, but she's almost like an alto. I said, she doesn't really have a high belt." And he's like, "No, she does. Trust me." And I was like, "Not on the show." And he's like, "You have to trust me. She does." I was like, "All right, well, I like her." So I wrote to her. This is, by the way, this is the great message for anyone out in the business, not to know for an answer. I wrote to one person that knew her and I said, "Would Jennifer Hudson want to do my hair concert and sing Easy to Be Hard?" And he wrote back and he said, "She's doing the American Idol tour. It ends the night before." He's like, "She can't come to New York the next day. It's like, it's too crazy." And then I asked the second person who knew her, who spoke directly to her, and she's like, "I'm dying to be on Broadway. I will literally fly in that morning. I 100% want to do it."
Yes.
It's one of those things where you can't listen to everybody. So Jennifer Hudson showed up. She says in an interview after the concert, which I should have shown, but she said she'd never even seen a Broadway show before. So her first Broadway experience was actually being on the stage. And I love that you guys took care of her backstage and you brought her to the makeup chair.
We totally did. Well, she didn't. She was there with her aunt, who was her manager at the time. And at sound check, I sat with BJ Crosby and Lillias. And, for sound check, they were like, "All right, so who's singing Easy to Be Hard? Because we know you're singing Frank Mills." I was like, "Oh, okay." And the sound check was glorious. And when she came backstage, Orphe and I just, we took her under our wing because it can be overwhelming.
She was very young with no experience. This is a clip. This is the last part of her doing Easy to Be Hard. Never been on a Broadway stage. You see, she just finishes the song and she just sort of walks off stage, like no experience, but the crazy voice. This is her Broadway debut and her first time ever.
Easy to give in, easy to help out. Oh, who cares about people and social injustice? Who cares about evil and social injustice? Do you only care about the bleak road? How about a needy friend? Oh, I need a friend. How can people have no feelings? How can they ignore their friends? Easy to give in, easy to help out, easy to be proud, and easy to say no.
I mean, and by the way, defending myself, I said to Jennifer, because we took it up 2 steps, I said, I didn't know you could sing this high. And she said, on American Idol, they purposely said, do not sing high. They were like, no one wants to hear your high voice. So that's why I thought she had this low voice. They purposely didn't let her sing to her full range. Oh my God. Okay, so don't go anywhere. I'm going to bring everybody on for the finale. So Anne Harad, I'm going to bring you back. Kathy. Anna Pascal in your aquarium. Orphe with the amazing beach face, looking adorable. Julia Murney sitting outside. Paul Castry. So to close it out, by the way, I'm getting such nice comments. People from the tribe. Brian Golub just texted me, and wait, who else is here? That was in the ensemble. I just of course, Christopher Zelno, loving you, Annie Golden, all these people that were there. It's so nice to hear from them. This is the very, very finale. I have a little clip from just the very end of the show when everyone came out on stage. See if this brings back any memories. Hold on, let me find it, and then we'll peace out. 1, 2, 3. Let's enjoy. Oh, sorry. Before I forget, Anisha. sorry. Anisha's on the lower part, and Brandy Siobhan Massey's on the top part. Just when you hear the harmony, so it's Anisha and Brandy.
The rest is silence. At one another, short of breath, walking proudly in our winter coats, wearing spells from laboratories, facing a dying nation. A moving paper fantasy, listening for the new tone light, a supreme danger that only two. Singing our space songs on a spider web, sitar, life is around you and in you. Answer for Timothy Leary, dearie. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in. The sun shine in. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in. The sun shine in. Why don't you let the sun shine? Let the sun shine in. The sun shine in. Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in. The sun shine in. Why don't you let the sun shine? Why don't you let the sun shine in? The sun shine in. Let the sun shine. Why don't you let the sun shine in? Why don't you let the sun shine? Let the sun shine in. The sun shine in. The sun shine. Why don't you let the sun shine in? The sun shine in. The sun shine. Why don't you let the shine on
Some crazy riffing. Oh my God, everyone's just screaming. Everyone looks adorable. So much. By the way, Billy was there. So much wrote, "Where's Mr. Porter?"
Everybody was there.
Billy was there.
Was there.
You could see everybody. Gavin Creel with his shirt off, sassing
Michael
it.
McKean, right in the middle next to Harvey.
Yes. Anna Gasteyer. Liz Calloway in her beautiful outfit. All right, guys, that was so much fun. peace out, I guess is the end of my story. Everybody get the album if you love. The album is like one of the best albums ever. Hence,
And we're all
Grammy
Grammy nominees.
It was a Grammy-nominated album.
Grammy nominees, all of us. It took me 20 years to add that to my bio. Fuck everybody.
it's such good singing. Oh, Paul, wait.
Dunstan.
I forgot you sang "What a Piece of Work Is Man." I should have shown that. I totally forgot. Right? You sang that with Darius.
Oh my God, and it was so good.
That's okay. It's people can listen to it on the album.
Yeah, but we'll do
So good.
so many people weren't at this reunion. I'll do a second reunion. I'll show that because I'll bring in Darius. Thank you everybody for joining tonight. I'm gonna roll the credits. Normally I play music for, but I don't have my piano near me, so shove it. So 1, 2, 3,
Bye,
credits. Let the sun shine. I'll sing the credits.
Sunshine. Of course, Orpheus.
Know your lyrics.
Oh goodness. Love you guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Ain't got no this, ain't got no that, ain't got no this, ain't got no that, ain't got no this, ain't got no that.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang, bang. 1, 2, 3, and broadcast.